Snowmobile racing, one of the most exciting forms of motorsports racing to be found anywhere. And when it comes to snowmobile hill climbing, the World Championships in Jackson Hole, Wyoming come to mind. Stay with us for the running of the 22nd Annual World Championships Snowmobile Hillclimb. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the World Championships Snowmobile Hillclimb in beautiful Jackson Hole, Wyoming. This is the 22nd running of the World Championships here at Snow King Ski Resort, and what a show we have in store for you race fans. There are 17 classes in this event. They range from stock machines to the full-blown modified machines. Only the top 30% will qualify and move into Sunday's finals and have the chance to claim a World Championship. Qualifying runs for the stock, improved stock, and trail mod classes are run on the lower portion of the mountain and are based on time as the racers run the gated course. Thousandths of a second can separate those who qualify and those who don't. All qualifiers will run the full race course on Sunday. "90% of Jackson's winter visitors come to ski, but for 4 days out of the year, the world's best snowmobile hill climbers, along with 10,000 fans, roll into town for the greatest show on snow. The best hill climbers in the world gather annually to battle for the title of World Champion. With over 400 entrants in this 4-day event, you will see the top racers as they attempt to conquer one of the steepest ski runs in North America. During the ski season, only the bold dare to ski this portion of exhibition, a double black diamond run. But today, snowmobile racers will take on this mountain as they dare to climb upper exhibition. The qualifying of the mods on Saturday proved why this course is one of the most challenging on the hill climb circuit. This year's course, combined with deep snow, moguls, and tight gates, kept the majority of the modified machines grounded. Only 8 of the 100 racers would crest the top today. The Mod 1 class put only one machine on top of the mountain, and that was number 34, Scotty Albertson. He took an unescorted trip down the mountain. Number 26, Rob Weston, started out the Mod 2 class by riding his Arctic Cat up and over the top. 15 racers later, Eddie Larson took his Polaris to the top. David Shepard, longtime hill climber and top racer, came up short, along with the other 24 racers in this class. Sean Poirier, out of British Columbia, Canada, traveled a long way to have his machine test the catch net at mid-mountain. Blake Allen, owner of Exis Trailers, takes a tumble down the mountain to bring an end to the Mod 2 class. We will have more racing from Saturday's qualifying right after this. Cowboy Village Resort at Togedy has become a world premier snowmobile resort for winter vacationers. With an average snowfall of 600 inches, the vast beauty of the Grand Tetons and the surrounding 2 million acres of national forest to snowmobile, Togedy will bring you back again and again. And when in Jackson Hole for the hill climb, plan your stay at the Cowboy Village at Jackson. For more information, call 1-800-543-2847. The first racer in the Mod 3 class is Johnny Bonsai Bonaire out of Houston, BC, Canada. Unfortunately, he missed a gate just above the catch net and would not qualify for Sunday's finals, but still managed to put in one of the most exciting runs of the day. Sheldon Archibald, number 42, managed to take his sled to the third catwalk. Norris Brown, Kurt Archibald, and Ian Black would also fall victims to this portion of the course. Number 330, Paul Nadeau, provided one of the most exciting shows of the weekend when he rode his machine up to the third catwalk and headed back down the mountain. Things can get real ugly when you ride a 400-pound snowmobile down a double black diamond ski run. He qualified for Sunday's finals, but was unable to run his machine due to damages. Number 62, Curtis Freed, was the first rider in the Mod 3 class to take his machine to the top. Kirk Williamson had some bad luck in the Mod 2 class when his machine broke down, but returned on his Mod 3 machine and followed Curtis Freed to the top. Only these two racers would make it over in this class. We will have more racing from Saturday's qualifying right after this.
Powder Bound 2, the hardest-hitting action-packed snowmobile video to ever hit the snowmobile world. Purchase your copy of Powder Bound 2 at quality dealers everywhere. Or to order by mail, call 1-800-USA-TAPE.
Freed returned in the Mod 4 class and rode his Polaris to the top of the mountain for a second time today. Sean Larson, who is always exciting to watch, provided plenty of excitement as he found himself and machine in trouble. Kevin McRae lost his grip on the throttle but quickly recovered and changed the direction of travel from going backwards to heading up and qualifying for Sunday's finals. Number 188, Reed Headland, would manage the steep course and deep moguls to become only the 7th rider to the top today. Neil Gardner found himself heading the wrong way when a couple of large moguls changed his direction of travel. Some of the hill climb circuit's top racers, including Norris Brown, a local racer here in Jackson, were grounded by this mountain. Past world champion racer David Shepard found himself stuck for the second time today. Defending world champion Kirk Williamson followed Shepard right into the same hole. Another past world champion racer, number 7X Rick Ward, just couldn't buy any luck this weekend as this course continued to take its toll. Sheldon Archibald's machine took a beating, but number 42 managed to qualify for Sunday's finals.
Elko trying to get you a bouncing sled, and it's rolling. It's up on the hill.
Kim Ropoletto, another past world champion, found himself pinned under his machine and no place to go. Rick Ward's weekend came to an end when he suffered a serious injury to his leg and was taken to the hospital where he underwent surgery. We've heard that he is recovering fine and is expected to return next season. Defending Mod Open World Champion Mark Thompson struggled during his qualifying run and ended up riding his sled down through the trees and parked it on the second catwalk. Kirk Williamson returned to the course and would be the only Mod Open racer to take his machine to the top. The stock classes are sponsored by Extreme Polaris, located just north of Denver in Erie, Colorado. Extreme Polaris is your Colorado connection for your next purchase of a snowmobile, ATV, or watercraft. Proud to sponsor four-time world champion snowmobile hill climber Kenny Huseman, Extreme Polaris is home to their race-proven, high-altitude extreme performance packages. Available for a variety of snowmobiles, ATVs, and watercraft, call Extreme Polaris at 1-800-269-0038 and crest the summit today. After 3 days of qualifying, it's time to run the finals. 125 racers are ready to challenge Snow King Mountain. The first racer up in today's finals is number 323 Russ Siepert aboard a 440 Ski-Doo MXZ. The course has been changed for the finals. Once the racer crosses the first catwalk, they will make a gradual turn into what is known as the fall line. The fall line allows the racer to build up some speed as they climb from the right side of the course just above the catch net and head towards the top. Number 212, Aaron Coe, rides his cat up between the second and third catwalk for a third place finish and gets the fans fired up when he rides his machine back down to the net. The course is so steep that the racer has no chance of stopping his machine once they are headed back down the mountain. Steve Hill out of Driggs, Idaho, took his 440ZR to the base of the third catwalk for a second place finish. Number 140, Lonnie Keller, would lock up the cat sweep with this ride, which edged out Steve Hill by only inches and then provided the fans with a spectacular finish. Defending world champion Sid Zollinger rode his 500 summit to a first-place finish in the E-Stock class and earned back-to-back titles. Kevin Mintz from BC, Canada, would earn a second-place finish. Jason Hughes, also out of BC, Canada, hung on for all he was worth and earned a third place. Brett Rasmussen, owner of Mountain Magic Sports in Preston, Idaho, rode his ZR to a first-place finish. Tri-City Polaris racer Justin Nielsen turned in a strong run for a second-place finish, less than a foot short of Rasmussen's winning high mark. Aaron Coe rode to a third-place finish and kept his sled out of the catch net. Legendary racer number 41, Kurt Hibbert, hit a big hole in the course and found himself upside down. Kevin Kilroy rode to a fourth-place finish before his sled would race down the mountainside. As you can see, the machine suffered heavy damages. Last year's defending C-Stock world champion, Ron Merrill, found himself in trouble early and turned in a disappointing run. Vincent Clark finished fourth with this climb. Steve Hill returned to the mountain after a second-place finish in the F-Stock class and claimed third place in C-Stock. Last year's world champion and trail mod king, number 26, Rob Weston, rode his stock ZRT to a second-place finish. Kurt Hibbert would return on his 580 ZR and surprise everyone when he took his stock cap through the timing lights in 1 minute 48 seconds. He would come 20 feet short of going over the top. Unfortunately for Hibbert, he was disqualified during tech inspection for reinforced slide rails. Kevin Mintz, number 163, turned up the notch and would better Hibbert's time by 17 seconds for the win and become only the second stock snowmobile to crest Snow King Mountain in 22 years. The bigger sleds are up, and it's time to see what they can do. Rusty Johnson, number 5, has good speed and is heading for the third catwalk. This run would give Johnson a 5th place finish. Number 39, Justin Mueller, had a rough ride but managed to pull out a 4th place finish. Longtime hill climber and last year's Mod 4 world champion David Shepard would finish with a 3rd place. Mark Thompson, last year's B-Stock world champion and the first rider to take a stock machine over the top, had a disappointing ride when he got a little crooked and lost his momentum down low. Number 20, Travis Zollinger, picked up a flag down low and would be marked at that point, but he had no plans of stopping. He paid his entry fees and he qualified for today's finals. Flag or no flag, he's running the course, and he's all over it. This is Kevin Mintz down on the lower portion of the course with his hood up. His sled bogged down after hitting a jump. He opens the hood, makes a couple minor adjustments, and is off and running. That was good enough for a 2nd place finish. The 3rd time's a charm, at least for Steve Hill it was. A 2nd place in F-Stock, a 3rd place in C-Stock, and a well-deserved 1st place in this class, the B-Stock. He would miss a flag up high, which still gave him the win. Local hometown racer Rick Budge climbed his way to a 5th place finish. Vincent Clark, who earlier in the day was riding an Arctic Cat, had a good save when his sled got a little crooked. Canadian racer Norm Hebert would just inch his way past Rick Budge's mark for 4th place. Sean Larson turned in a good run for a 3rd place finish. Number 85, Matt Lube, rode his 700 RMK just feet from the top timing lights for a 2nd place finish. Snowcross racer Brad Page turned in a flawless run when he took his big cat through the lights with an impressive time of 1 minute 23 seconds. But he too found himself disqualified after his sled went through tech inspection. The reinforced slide rails, same as on Hibbert's machines, were the issue. Brett Rasmussen would turn on a great run as well and break the lights in a time of 1 minute 28 seconds to claim the victory after Brad Pake's DQ. This would be Rasmussen's 2nd win of the day. The improved stock classes are sponsored by Tri-City Polaris, your Polaris mountain setup specialists. Tired of poor quality setup and service from your dealer? See Tri-City Polaris today. Tri-City Polaris is in the business to help you and your machine perform better. From full custom-built race sleds to high-performance improved stock trail sleds, they can do it all. Tri-City Polaris sells Polaris ATVs, snowmobiles, and watercraft. Tri-City is also the exclusive Utah dealer for Exis enclosed aluminum snowmobile trailers. Need parts and accessories? With over $200,000 worth of parts inventory, Tri-City Polaris has all your needs. Call 801-298-8081. Tri-City Polaris, located in Centerville, Utah. Proud sponsors of world champion hill climbers Darren Gould, Rick Ward, Matt Lube, Justin Nielsen, and the rest of the Tri-City race team. Jason Hughes out of Valemont, British Columbia, high-marked the group to take a win in the improved Stock 600 class. Rick Budge would settle for a second-place finish. Robert Tillotson misses a flag down low to finish in third and ends up riding his sled back down into the net. Next up is the improved Stock 800 class. Tri-City Polaris racer Darren Gould smoked up the mountain to take the win in the 800 class. Listen to that motor work as he scales the mountainside. Now that will get your blood pumping. His time was 1 minute, 12 seconds. Jason Hughes returned from his 600 class win to take second place with a time of 1 minute, 31 seconds. Jack Struthers came out of retirement and raced the week before at the West Yellowstone Snowcross and came on down to Jackson to claim a respectable third-place finish. Number 151, Robert Tillotson, returned in the 800 class and would again miss a gate as he did in the 600 class. He continued up the mountain, but would be marked back near the gate he missed. He would finish with a fourth place. The Trail Mod classes are sponsored by Exis Aluminum Trailers, located in Soda Springs, Idaho. Exis has been bringing you quality trailers for over 20 years. Exis has unmatched quality and features, including all aluminum construction, 6-foot inside height, rubber torsion axles with 14-inch wheels, 4-wheel braking system, sealed plywood floor with tie-downs. Exis can custom build for you. If you're looking for quality, look for Exis, because Exis supports the sport. Kirk Hibbert would take to the mountain for a third-place finish in the Trail Mod 1 class. Eric Heap would climb and claw his way to a second-place finish. Would you look at how rough this course has become? The front end of that sled is being tossed from left to right. Number 20, Travis Zollinger, has returned after a disappointing run in the B-Stock class and is staying on course. He has a good run going, and he's up and over the third catwalk, and that will be good enough for a first-place finish. Rusty Johnson out of Ogden, Utah, had a good run going in the Trail Mod 2 class before hitting that wall near the third catwalk. This portion of the course has literally brought the last 10 racers to their knees. He would finish with a third place. Tom Roby, another local racer out of Jackson Hole, would fall victim of the third catwalk as he just manages to edge out Johnson for a second-place finish. Canadian racer Norm Hebert would find a line over the third catwalk and take his trail mod machine through the lights for the win. Kurt Archibald and crew worked all night long to put this machine back together after a devastating crash Saturday left his machine in a pile. All that hard work and effort up in smoke. Neil Gardner would manage to outclimb Archibald for a fourth-place finish. Number 34, Scotty Albertson, was the first rider over the top in Saturday's qualifying. But just like many of today's riders, he couldn't negotiate that vertical catwalk that continues to play havoc with the racers. Albertson would have to settle for a third-place finish. Norris Brown lost some valuable time as he struggled with the third catwalk, but he managed to climb his way to the top for a second-place finish. Number 72, James Godfrey, turned in a flawless run with a blistering time of 1 minute and 14 seconds and took first place. The Mod 2 class is brought to you by USI Tunnel Light Skis, manufacturer of the world's first and the finest performance plastic skis in the industry. TS201 AST with adjustable ski tip for various terrain, Performer and Bandit, available in 5.5 and 7-inch wide bottoms. Also available in 20-inch flatline racing skis. Rigid skis are dead. For a brochure and free decals, call USI at 317-423-2984. Tri-City racer Justin Nielsen shows just how rough this course is as he maneuvers his way up the mountainside. He would break the lights with a time of 1 minute 26 seconds and earn a fourth-place finish in Mod 2. Sheldon Archibald put together a run in 1 minute 11 seconds before he lost his hand grip just above the timing lights. Good enough, though, for a third-place finish. Number 115, Jody Breeding, out of American Falls, Idaho, ran 2 seconds faster than Archibald and wrapped up second place. David Shepard takes the short line over the second catwalk and holds his speed through the course for what would be the winning run in Mod 2 with a time of 1 minute 6 seconds.
With me now is Dave Shepard. Dave, how's the course look this year?
Oh, it's definitely rougher than last year. They got it gauge a little tighter, and they're starting the time way down low, so it's you got to be more mentally prepared for a longer run.
I noticed you were just hauling butt coming up that thing. And after what happened last year, was there anything going through your mind? Anything different that you planned for this year?
No, on like on Saturday you want to get qualified, and Sunday she's all or nothing. So you just got to go for it.
Dave Shepard, congratulations. Fabulous run.
Thank you.
The Mod 3 class has seen number 42 Archibald climb his way to a 5th place finish. Ian Black from Terrace, BC, Canada wouldn't go home empty-handed. Black turned in a time of 1 minute 17 seconds and earned a 4th place. Number 58, Kurt Archibald, had a change of luck from his previous run in the Mod 1 class and finished with a 3rd place in Mod 3. Curtis Freed picked up where he left off in yesterday's qualifying and turned in a run of 1 minute 10 seconds, good enough for a 2nd place finish. Last year's Mod 3 world champion Kirk Williamson, aboard his Union Bay-powered Ski-Doo, flew up the mountain in 1 minute 5 seconds to defend his Mod 3 title. Mod 4 is brought to you by Starting Line Products, home of the world-famous ultralight skis and tuned exhaust systems. In 1998, SLP will help you turn your Polaris 700 Twin into a 150-plus horsepower monster with the help of their pipes, power dome billet heads, porting, V-force reeds, and high-flow airbox conversion kit. Other new products are available for Polaris 600, Arctic Cat 600, Yamaha 700, Ski-Doo 670, and many more. Let Starting Line Products take care of all your performance needs. For information and a free catalog, call 208-529-0244. In only his 2nd hill climb of the season, Curtis Freed returned to the Mod 4 class to log a blistering time of 1 minute 3 seconds. This gave Freed a win and a chance to run for King of the Hill. Canadian racer Reed Hedlund drove his Mod 4 monster to a 2nd place finish with a time of 1 minute 6 seconds. Another racer from Canada, Kevin McRae, managed to limp his sled to a 3rd place finish. McRae's sled had some engine problems yesterday during qualifying and again today. Fourth place went to Sheldon Archibald, who rounded out his weekend with 3rd, 4th, and 5th place finishes. Kirk Williamson's aggressive riding style has won him many races. This time, it cost him a world championship as he picks up a gate and carries it to the top of the mountain. David Shepard lost out on his chance in Mod 4 when he experienced some engine problems and had to return down the mountain. This is number 32, Kim Ropoletto, heading up the mountain in the Mod Open class, and it looks as if he's having some engine problems. This is really too bad. He's had some bad luck the past couple of years here in Jackson, and it's not getting any better. Number 5, Rusty Johnson has a good run, and he's headed for the 3rd catwalk. And oh no, he loses his grip on the handlebar and comes to a rest right there. Deloy Lindley from Paradise, Utah battles the 3rd catwalk and ends up losing. This mountain continues to dominate. Number 59, Donnie Williamson, struggles up the course and finishes the day with a 5th place finish. Norris Brown turned in a great run with a time of 1 minute and 6 seconds. This gave the hometown racer a 4th place finish. Last year's Mod Open winner, Mark Thompson, was flying up the mountain when things got a little exciting. He catches some big air and has to shut down the machine hard in order to make the next gate. He runs over the gate, loses some valuable momentum, and may have lost the race. He finishes with a time of 1 minute 4 seconds and 3rd place. Number 22, David Shepard, turned in a time of 1 minute 3 seconds with this run for a 2nd place finish. But nowhere near the blistering time of 57 seconds that Kirk Williamson turned in when he took to the mountain for the 3rd time today. Less than 1 minute to cover nearly 4,000 feet of steep mountain terrain. That is incredible. This win gave Kirk Williamson his 2nd World Championship of the day. The Masters class was held next. The requirement, 40 years old or older, and could not have competed in a hill climb in at least the past 2 years. The first up is 51-year-old Dean Williamson, who had a trailing arm come loose. He gets off course above the 3rd catwalk, but continues on. He missed a gate and would be marked there, but managed to take the sled to the top. Number 319, Ted George, turned in the best run of the Masters class as he picked his way up the mountain like a true veteran. His time was 1 minute 22 seconds. That's competitive with the times we've seen in the pro classes. Number 353, Brad Winters, was just flat hauling when things got a little crazy near the 3rd catwalk. The rest is history. The good news is that he was not injured. The bad news is that 10,000 people witnessed it. Mark Thompson's older brother, Ron Thompson, took to the mountain next. Ron is 58 years young and is really putting on a show. Look at that sled dance around. He just comes up short of the timing lights, but what a show he put on. The Mod King of the Hill is sponsored by Union Bay Racing. Union Bay Racing is committed to providing cutting-edge products and services for the serious rider and racer of 2-stroke engines. Union Bay Racing will design a specific engine package for our customers' own needs, and this is what sets Union Bay Racing apart from other aftermarket companies. Union Bay offers complete in-house machine services, porting, computer-aided engine design, and one of the finest dyno facilities anywhere. Continuous R&D of combustion chamber design has led Union Bay Racing to the forefront in aftermarket billet dome heads for Rotax and Polaris engines. Proud sponsor of world champion hill climber Kirk Williamson, Kirk's complete domination of the '97 Rocky Mountain Hill Climb circuit following his '96 World Championship showcases Union Bay Racing's power advantage. There's only one thing more prestigious than winning your class here at the World Championships. That's winning the King of the Hill title. And number 51, Kirk Williamson, knows all about winning. He has won both the Mod 3 and Open Mod classes today and is now running for King of the Hill. He is the defending King of the Hill champion here in the Mod class. He turns in a blistering time of 59 seconds. That time will be tough to beat. The Mod 2 class winner, number 22, David Shepard, is up next. He needs to have a flawless ride to break that 1 minute mark and challenge Williamson's time. He turns in his fastest time of the weekend with a time of 1 minute 3 seconds, 4 seconds shy of Williamson's time. Curtis Freed has been consistent all weekend and knows he must turn it up a notch to better the current time at 59 seconds. He too would fall short. Kirk Williamson climbs aboard his open mod machine to take his second chance at the mountain. He's out to better his own time, but gets a little off track and shuts it down. Mod 1 winner James Godfrey, aboard his 440cc machine, takes to the mountain for what would be a clean run, but falls short of the 59-second mark. Kirk Williamson would defend his title as King of the Hill for 1997. The winners from both the improved stock and trail mod classes will butt heads to determine the King of the Hill in this class. The first one up the mountain is Travis Zollinger on his Trail Mod 1 sled. He has a good run going, makes it over the third catwalk but has some problems and heads off course, misses a couple of gates, clears the hill help, and keeps on going. He runs into more problems, but lucky for him, the hill help managed to catch his sled. Trail Mod 2 winner Norm Hebert had his chance at the mountain and literally smoked up the course. This young racer out of Canada turned in a quick time of 1 minute 5 seconds. Norm Hebert had laid down the time to beat. Improved stock 600 winner Jason Hughes was up next and rode his 600 ZRT to the top of the mountain, but would fall several seconds short of Hebert's time. Tri-City Polaris racer Darren Gould aboard his 800 improved stocker was up next. Gould has a good run going as he heads up and over the third catwalk towards the top. He's pushing that machine for all it's worth, trying to put a time on the clock better than that of Hebert's. Gould runs into some problems near the top and finds himself stuck just feet from the lights. The Trail Mod King of the Hill title would go to Norm Hebert. The Stock King of the Hill is sponsored by Mountain Magic Sports. Located in the southeast corner of Idaho, Mountain Magic Sports provides high-performance service and mountain sled setups for Arctic Cat snowmobilers across the U.S. and Canada. Mountain Magic works closely with Team Arctic Racing to provide the latest sled setups for other cat racers. They also have an extensive product development program that evolves better snowmobiles for racing and for mountain riding. Mountain Magic Sports works with many other companies that give them the resources to do what they do well: make snowmobiles go fast. Proud sponsors of Brett Rasmussen, Brett Jensen, Steve Hill, Sheldon Archibald, and Rob Weston. A-Stock winner Brett Rasmussen was the first up in the Stock King runoff. He turned in a good run and rode his cat through the lights with a time of 1 minute 23 seconds. C-Stock winner Kevin Mintz was up next, and what a ride he would turn in. He's been to the top earlier today, and so he knows his way. He takes his sled over the top with a time of 1 minute 16 seconds to top Rasmussen's time. We talked with Mintz about his successful weekend.
With me now is Kevin Mintz. Kevin, this is your second time over today. How did it go?
Second time was a lot better, a lot faster. The hill was a lot softer, so we weren't spinning as much when we came over that time.
Did you make any modifications to the sled? How about your mindset? Anything?
I just watched Donnie, Kirk, Williamson, David Shepard, and all those guys go up, and I just followed their line because that was fast. It was smooth. Looked pretty good, so that's the one I took.
Well, congratulations, over twice today. How do you think it came out overall?
I came out excellent, I think, today. It was a real good day. Excellent hill climb. And I'll be back next year.
Congratulations once again, Kevin Mintz.
Thanks a lot.
The next 3 racers provided little threat to Kevin Mintz's fast time. Sid Zollinger stuck his 500 summit at the 2nd catwalk. Brett Rasmussen made it just above the 3rd catwalk on his 580. And B-Stock winner Steve Hill had some bad luck when he rolled his sled just above the 1st catwalk. Only one sled standing between Mintz and a King of the Hill title, and that was Lonnie Keller on a 440ZR, the smallest of the sleds, and a snowball's chance in July of making it to the top. Earlier in the morning, this very machine took a nasty tumble down the mountain for one of the more spectacular wrecks of the day, and here it is heading back up for a 2nd time. And look at him go. He's over the 3rd catwalk and is heading to the top. This is incredible. This mountain has been so brutal all weekend, and now we have a stock 440 Arctic Cat heading to the top. He's through the lights and still going. Wow, what a ride! He came only 10 feet from going over the top. His time through the lights was 1 minute 37 seconds, 21 seconds slower than what was needed to win the title. But what a ride for the record books. The big winner in this class was Kevin Mintz, stock King of the Hill, 1997. The Crash and Burn portion is brought to you by RU Outside Sports Tech, the makers of the Back Thing, Knee Thing, and Thumb Thing. And when it comes to testing product, you can find Matt tumbling down a mountain near you. We caught up to Matt earlier and talked about some new products.
With me now is Matt Bear with RU Outside. Matt, you've been a big supporter of the World Championship Snowmobile Hillclimb. You've got products that are specifically designed for snowmobiling. Tell us a little bit about what you've got new this year.
All right, well, the new products that we have this year, the biggest product that we've had has been the Truckee boot. The Truckee boot is a new boot that has come out. It's been designed to basically replace a pack boot. It's lightweight, it's narrow, fits in the sled real well, keeps your feet very dry, very warm. Ask anybody that wears them and they'll tell you that they love them. It's a great boot. Something that we've got that's new also that fits just right in with the boot is our new RU Outside snowmobiling sock. It's a sock that's made out of merino wool. It's a no-itch wool. People that are allergic to regular wool, a lot of them can wear merino wool. Keeps moisture off your skin. That's the main thing with these socks. They keep your feet dry, your feet stay warm.
What about some of the old favorites? Of course, you've got the thumb thing, the back thing, the knee thing, and then, of course, my favorite, the thing. But you've changed the back thing. Tell us about that.
All right, well, what we did, we've made it perforated. Some people have brought to our attention that they sweat a little bit in these things. So what we did is we die-cut some holes in them. And I don't know if folks can see that, but it breathes. So if you're sweating in it, it's great for summer sports, great for the golfing and the water skiing and everything. And also under your snowmobiling clothes, it's just a lot more comfortable.
That's what I came for. That's what I come for.